Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot. But before we talk about our exciting income idea, I want to let you know that anything you hear in this video is for information and educational purposes only. Nothing in this video should be taken as personalized investment advice. Investing comes with risk. No matter how safe an investment sounds, there are risks involved. To read more about it, please see the description below. If part of investing is taking advantage of industry tailwinds, then today's investment income pick, Sunoco LP, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol SUN, the country's largest fuel distributor, should definitely be on your radar. The company is reporting strong financial results, raises full year guidance, and increases inflation crushing dividends. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Yeah, correct. Sunoco LP. The outlook for Sunoco stock remains solid too. Oil prices remain robust, with demand from China expected to increase. On top of that, because of strong U.S. economic data, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said she doesn't even expect the long-promised recession to materialize. And even those Wall Street analysts that are predicting a recession believe it will be mild and short. Moreover, thanks to rising crude prices, gasoline and diesel prices are on the rise. Following months of decline, the national average gas prices for the U.S. have actually inched up to around $3.56 per gallon from $3.54 a week before.
I know oil prices have bounced back a little over the past, few weeks, in a few months, I would say. And, the upward pressure on oil prices has come on the back of, OPEC oil cuts. All of a sudden we have this idea that the economy will be going through soft landing. And some, again, as you mentioned, some are saying that there won't be any recession. But I have to ask, will this oil price rally continue? And one company that is enjoying the rise in crude oil and gasoline prices, regardless, is Sunoco LP. John?
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, Sunoco LP is the largest fuel distributor in the United States. It delivers fuel to 10,000 convenience stores, independent dealers, commercial customers, and distributors located in 40 states. Through the company's distribution arm, it distributes around 8 billion gallons of gasoline. Through the logistics arm, it includes 42 refined product terminals with a $120 million barrels of total storage facilities. It also owns 950 gas stations, which provides it with stable and ratable lease income. In addition to Sunoco's gas stations, its portfolio is anchored by well-known brands, including Esso and Mobil, which are the primary brands behind Exxon Mobil, and also Chevron, Texaco, Shell, Marathon, Phillips 66, all the big names. The company is also known for its strategic acquisitions. And thanks to the highly fragmented industry and the company's huge balance sheet, it's been able to snap up some pretty great companies over the years, including Aloha, American Midstream, and New Star Energy. And most recently, this past May, Sunoco completed the $110 million acquisition of 16 refined product terminals located across the East Coast and Midwest from Zenith Energy.
And let's talk about how they do in the first quarter of 2023.
Yeah, in the first quarter, Sunoco announced that revenue was down slightly to $5.3 billion from $5.4 billion in the same period last year. Net income was actually $141 million or $1.41 per share. EBITDA was up almost 16% at $221 million. And distributable cash flow, as adjusted, was up 12.5%-ish at $160 million. During the quarter, the partnership sold 1.9 billion gallons of fuel, and that's up approximately 9% from the first quarter of 2022. And the fuel margin for all gallons sold was around 13 cents per gallon for the quarter, compared to 12.5 cents per gallon a year earlier.
And I was reading as well that the company raises guidance for 2023. Do you care to explain a little bit?
Yeah, it comes from pretty obvious reasons, but because of the Zenith acquisition, the partnership revised its 23 guidance upwards. For 2023, adjusted EBITDA increased to a range of $865 million to $915 million. That's up from previous guidance range of $850 million to $900 million. Operating expenses are expected to come in at around $540 million to $550 million, and that's up from previous forecast of $525 million to $535 million.
And let's talk about the fun income part here. What's happening with distributions at Sunoco LP?
Yeah, and thanks to its reliable gross profit, it's been one of the most reliable dividend players in the industry, and it's been able to maintain a stable and secure distribution. Sunoco has actually been around for a very long time, 100 plus years, and it hasn't really missed a distribution or reduced its payout. This includes, more recently, periods of volatility in the energy and gasoline sector or industry, which includes 2015, 2016, and most recently the 2020 pandemic. In the early days, Sunoco actually had a history of raising its quarterly payout regularly. In fact, it did so almost every quarter from 2013 to 2016, and it's only raised it once since then. In April, the company's board declared a first quarter dividend of 0.8420 cents per unit, or $3.36 per unit on an annual basis, for a yield of 7.57%. This represents a 2% increase over what it paid in the fourth quarter of 2022. It's also important to remember that the 7.57% yield is pretty massive. That's more than double the current US inflation rate, which is, I think, 2.9%.
And I see the SUN stock has been outperforming the broader market this year. What's happening?
Yeah, again, it's just positive industry dynamics for Sunoco. Like, the entire energy sector isn't exactly, ripping away the markets or anything, but Sunoco's doing well. Yeah, Sunoco's distribution isn't the only thing growing. Sunoco's units are also on the rise, up more than 25% year over year, despite the big gains, which has put Sunoco units within striking distance of a new record. The outlook remains even brighter, with even conservative Wall Street analysts expecting Sun units to hit fresh highs over the coming months. Of those providing a 12-month unit target, the median target is $50.50, with a high estimate of $53.
All right, John, thank you so much for providing analysis on Sunoco LP. It is an industry giant with massive and growing footprint across the US. This company has a history of gross profit or optimization that limits downside during challenging markets and captures upside in supportive markets. This includes long-term take or pay supply agreements with 7-Eleven. Moreover, fuel is largely a non-discretionary expense. This provides Sunoco with stable gross profits. It also has a successful track record of providing capital appreciation and dividends over a long period. And its share prices have done extremely well as well. Since 2012, Sunoco LP stock has profited 371%. That's it for today. We'll be back with another video soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.